Hey, I'm Chris Pratt.
I'm Aubrey.
And this is us talking about
Us. Check it out.
Nailed that. Nailed that down.
Yeah.
So we're done with that, I guess.
Andy, I have a very interesting business proposal for you. I'm moving a lot of heavy stuff out of my place this weekend.
Can I help you move? I'm really good at it. Afterwards, I'll take the cardboard from the boxes and I use it for breakdancing.
I'll go too.
Really? Because an hour ago you told me you'd rather watch a sex tape of your grandparents.
Shut up. The moment that I felt like, oh, maybe there could be something with our characters was actually the last episode of the first season when Andy is trying to explain what kind of music Mouse Rap makes and no one understands it. And then I improvised like a tiny thing where I was like, I totally get it.
It's like Matchbox 20 meets The Fray.
So, rock.
Well, again, I don't really like to define it.
I totally get what you mean.
In that moment, I was like, I feel like April would think Andy is really cute. Maybe that'll be something.
I didn't think it would become anything until they paired us up for the hunting episode.
Andy! Andy! Can you come here, please?
Yeah, what's up?
I've been on hold for like an hour. I really have to pee. Can you just sit here for 2 seconds and just listen, please?
Yes.
Please? Great.
You know, I think they liked our characters, but I have a feeling that they didn't really know what to do with either one of us.
Yeah.
And so they put us in a room together, and it was the first time we ever had a story together. Because at the time, Andy was still very much in love with Anne and sort of blind to what was happening with April. Where's everyone?
Hunting trip?
Hunting trip? Did Mark go?
Yeah.
That's cool. At least he's not with Anne.
No, Anne's there.
God. How come he gets to do all the things I want to do? Go hunting, Anne.
Maybe a deer will eat him.
That'd be really awesome. But I don't think that'll happen, probably.
And I remember Greg was like, you know, we're just gonna see if Andy and April have chemistry, and if so, what kind and what it would be like. So it was kind of a moment for us to like play with each other. And I think after that long day, everyone was like, oh, this is totally gonna happen.
You know, if I gave you a hickey, it would totally make Anne jealous.
I don't know. I think that's pretty gross. Seems kind of weird.
What's weird about one friend sucking on another friend's neck?
But I never thought that we would get married. I just was hoping that we would have some kind of arc.
And it worked. And then April and Andy really kind of became one character.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I don't know. I guess we're dating. It's new. Whatever, I don't like labels. Go away.
My favorite episode is, and I think it was one of my very favorite moments. There have been so many, but one of them was so great that they used it for April's title sequence for the show, where she's walking away from Andy at the shoe shine stand and the camera catches her smiling. Why are you asking me?
Because, I don't know, there's no one else to ask. And at least you're kind of young.
You're in good hands. I'm gonna come up with something really, really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
That was my favorite moment.
Big deal.
And sweater swap.
What is this?
Sweater swap.
I really like the kind of love they have for each other, and maybe that's what people respond to. Is it's like an unconditional kind of love where Andy is not so smart, but April loves him anyway.
We are in love, so we didn't overthink it. I mean, seriously, I cannot emphasize how little we thought about this. Am I right?
You can really tell that they're best friends, so
Yeah.
it's like there's something cool about seeing two people that are really in love, but that can also be like really weird with each other. I definitely think April's journey and her kind of maturity level and like openness and all that stuff was affected by her relationship.
Hey, we're almost done, so we can leave soon.
Yes, I'll take you for an ice cream malted, and then we can go choose our caskets.
God, why does everything we do have to be cloaked in like 15 layers of irony?
Here's something unironic. Ever since you've been hanging out with that meathead, you've become completely lame.
You know what? We're breaking up.
Fine, then you can't make out with me when you're drunk anymore.
Fine, then I'll make out with Ben.
Pass. No, he's my boyfriend. You can either make out with both of us or none of us.
Fine, none of you.
Fine.
I think in those early episodes when we were messing around with each other, those were some of the first moments that you even saw April smile or laugh. And I remember as an actor feeling like remembering that, and that was such a big deal for me because it was like I could kind of show these other layers that I hadn't shown before. And I think that was just like a jumping off point, and then from there I kind of like grow up basically on the show pretty much.
We're gonna miss each other. This show is for the fans is gonna live on forever, but that is the beauty of being a fan of Parks and Recreation, is that anytime you want to see it, you can go on Netflix, you can see it, and you can go on your DVR and see it, or you can put in the DVD and see it. But for us, it's not about the idea that our show is going to live forever, because that's not where we enjoy the show. Not in the medium of it being shown on television. We enjoy creating it and making it, and that's coming to an end. And so that's very sad for us because, you know, we're not fans of the show. We are the people who are making the show. Just like life, it's a beautiful thing, but you enter it knowing that it will end one day. Our tears aren't because we feel like we haven't lived a full life here on the show. It's just that it's coming to an end, and it's very emotional for us.
Wait a minute.
You were in the pit. We all were in the pit. Yeah.
What is this?
Living out my dream, playing a show with the greatest band ever.
I got the greatest wife in the world! We're married! We're totally gonna do it later!
Oh my god.
If there was a spin-off of Andy and April, my guess it would be like procedural crime drama, right?
Mixed with Cheaper by the Dozen. Like, they're fighting crime, but they have like 10 kids.
It's like a nightmare at home. Too many kids.
I would like to do like a cable spin-off though. Like a
Super dark.
really dark, where like you really see Andy and April just have like really like up sex scenes and like, you know, like really get into it.
Really get
Like,
into it.
behind the bedroom door.
She
Yeah.
puts me in a diaper
Yes, I do.
and
'Cause
she changes my.
You're a bad baby.
Gaga. Goo. Yeah. It's sick. That's just the part. We're just spitballing here, right? We just got a green light from NBC. Okay, good, great.
Great.
Let's make it happen.